Well, what's up, everybody? It's Taylor Soper from GeekWire. We're here at CES with Kenny the Jet Smith. Saw you last year. It's good to see you again.
Good to be back.
CES, baby. What's your impression so far?
Well, I haven't had a chance to really look around today. However, I don't know if last year you realized I was on America's Greatest Makers show.
That's right.
Yeah, so I don't think anything here has anything on me right now. I'm a judge for this type of stuff, so I can't wait to walk around.
Very nice. Okay, Judge. And does that mean you are an official geek?
I would always say I'm an official geek with style. So
With style?
Yeah, only because typically the geek attire would not require what I have on.
Right.
So, but internally, it's an internal feeling, not an external feeling.
Okay. Internally a geek.
Yes, internally a geek for sure.
Externally,
Swagalicious.
Swag. I know I've been listening to your podcast a little bit. You got a new podcast. Tell us about how that came about and like what you're doing with that.
Well, the podcast is just another way to have information for people that are interested in things that you are. So for me, it's just another connecting point. The same way, Facebook and Instagram and podcasts, they're all the same. It's a way to reach people that have different mediums to kind of what they pay attention to. They want to hear your story. It's just finding your audience, and so you can have an opportunity to talk to them and connect.
And speaking of social media, you're pretty active, fairly active on social. I was following you on Twitter, and what's your kind of strategy there? Is it just to go down there and see what you're doing? Does it connect with fans of inside the NBA, or why are you on there?
There's a lot of different strategies. I know there are a lot of people who have strategies that they tweet and they Instagram and they Facebook, and they're all socially, they're engaging every day. For me, it's important events. So I want the people that follow me or pay attention to what I'm doing or connecting with me to know that this is important to me at this time. Every moment isn't newsworthy, and for me it's kind of a newsworthy event. And that might be family, that might be social, that might be friends, or it might be basketball. But if it's newsworthy, like today, it's newsworthy.
Have you tried to convince Charles to get on there? No, he doesn't like that stuff.
He still reads a newspaper. He still goes out, finds that one store in one city that still sells newspapers, and he goes and buys it, and he goes through it, and the information doesn't have to hit his brain as fast as it needs to hit his mind.
I like that. And another thing with Charles is he doesn't like analytics. I think we talked about this last year, and you guys actually talked about this on the show recently about three-pointers and analytics, and he was saying analytics is only invented because a son-in-law needed a job or whatever. What do you think about analytics?
Well, I think analytics initially was that. I think the analytic initially was a way for people to kind of engage in the game. It was almost like fantasy sports. But however, now with the correct understanding, if you know the game and have a real good insight, you could take those analytics to really hammer home some of the things that you want to do as a basketball team or maybe football team or baseball team. But I think important, you have to know the game. And you have to know the dynamics of individuals that play the game and how they improve and why they improve. If you don't know why they improve, then, if you looked at me as a third-year player and you say, well, Kenny Smith doesn't shoot three-pointers. He's not a three-point shooter. Well, you haven't watched my improvement. And then knowing that the following year, I led the league in three-point shooting because I played with a guy named Hakeem Olajuwon when they doubled down. So it's understanding those nuances which makes it important.
You still got game? You still got game?
It's like riding a bike, brother. No. It's like opening a laptop.
There you go. A geeky answer.
No question.
All right. Thanks, Kenny, so much.
Thanks, guys.